And when you are not using it for cleaning up awesome prints, you can always make some fish and chips. Hey guys, this is one of the most challenging prints I got to print till date. This is a model of Perseverance rover, and I've printed just in time for the Mars landing. I also faked the Mars landing, so if you want to see how that was done, I have a video in the corner for you. But today we're going to talk about something that saved me quite a bit of time, which is this machine. It's a wash and cure machine from Creality. Despite me having access to one of these at work, I've decided to go on Amazon and buy one for myself, mostly because I really wanted to finish this print on time. Instead of going to work to process the print, I did wash it in a sink, and after receiving several warnings about leaving a sink quite messy, I decided to salvage my relationship and get one of these to actually do it properly, much quicker, without a mess. So this Creality UW-01 solves two problems. First of all, it removes the mess from equation, and second of all, it speeds up the entire process. The machine comes assembled, so there isn't much that you have to do. It's really pretty much just pop the cover on and you can start washing or curing your prints. In the front panel you'll find 4 different buttons to operate the functions. Obviously you can select the cycle, either wash or cure. There are 3 speeds for rotating plate, which is slow, normal and quick. And there is the timer that you can select up to 90 minutes in both modes. If you wish, you can change the speed or add extra time mid-process, and that applies to both curing and washing processes. Now the machine is equipped with a sensor at the back, and it will detect the cover itself, so it doesn't start for you. Just make sure that the machine has the cover properly installed. It's actually the same footprint as my Creality resin 3D printer LH002R. I did review this, and if you want to take a look, it's the video in a corner there for you. And you can actually swap the covers despite the wash station being slightly shorter. Overall, the machine is put together pretty well. It's a metal base with a plastic or acrylic extrusion piece to cover and protect you from splashes of alcohol and UV light. Now the buttons are a little bit mushy, so that's probably the biggest problem I have with the machine, but the redeeming feature is the on-off button, which is really satisfying. Now the cable included is quite long, so it's actually quite convenient because most of my printers came with quite short cables. So how do you use this thing? First, you need to have a ready print, and during the making of my Perseverance rover, I had lots of them. So first process, washing. You will need to buy some IPA alcohol, and you will need loads of it. The provided storage tank has capacity of 4.5 liters, so yeah, I had to buy 5 liters of IPA alcohol because you'll have to fill up the tank to the full in order to wash the prints properly. You know that you are really old if you buy that much alcohol and none of it is for drinking. The good thing is that the container comes with a sealed lid, which will protect the alcohol from evaporating and accidental spillages, so you don't have to pour the alcohol out in between the sessions. Inside the tank you'll find a magnetic spinning turbine. It's a quite clever design because that design doesn't involve making any holes in a tank and prevents leakages. Now the spares are also included. There's a spare bearing, so probably with time IPA will penetrate the bearing and you'll have to replace it. However, I've been having mine dunked into IPA alcohol for several months now, and well, everything seems to be working just fine. I already mentioned fish and chips basket, which I don't really use. However, there are 2 different brackets that you can use to attach the existing bolt plate from your printer to UW-01 washing station. For some strange reason, Creality decided that you don't need an extra knob, and well, you'll be asked to transfer or use the knob from your resin printer to attach the build plate. Do yourself a favor and buy 2 M6 knobs on Amazon or similar, because transferring the build plate, unscrewing the knob, it's really frustrating, and I accidentally dunked this thing into my alcohol tank twice. So yeah, it's probably something that should be included in the first place. Starting the wash cycle is very simple. Press the button, select the turbine speed and the time. For my instances, 5 to 10 minutes was sufficient to clean the print. Since you can change this or add the speed mid-process, I'm pretty sure you're gonna figure out how much you need for any particular prints. You can select up to 90 minutes in a cycle, and the turbine will alternate the direction every 1 minute. Once it's done, it will beep a couple of times to notify you that the cycle is complete. One thing I've noticed after a couple of wash cycles, leftovers of resin started to bind with IPA alcohol, creating some fluff. Now, this probably have to be cleaned quite often, so do yourself a favor and get another thing, which is a sieve, and use a piece of cotton to pour the alcohol through. That way you'll get your vat clean and you'll keep your resin fluff free. Now that your print had a nice long soak, it's time to cure it. But before you do it, I would strongly recommend you that you remove supports. Now, cured resin is much more brittle, which means there are chances of actually damaging your prints, in particular if your print is delicate. So do it before you start curing it. Now that your print is support free, it's time to cure it. Now you have 3 speeds to use. It's slow, medium, and the last one, which is I will knock everything off the spinning plate using centrifugal forces. Basically are useless. Don't use them, they don't really change much in terms of how quickly your print will cure. Just select the slow and pick the time you need. For my prints, I was selecting anything between 15 to 25 minutes, and that should be sufficient for most of your prints as well. There are 2 things that would definitely improve. First of all, it's alignment of the disc. It's quite tricky to get it right, so you'll end up spinning it a couple of times until it clicks in place. Second of all, I'll probably add a couple of mirrors inside to speed up the curing process by bouncing the UV light around the chamber. It would obscure the view of the print, but it also means that you wouldn't have a chance to watch this beautiful disco. Before I close my review, I should mention on the noise levels. This thing isn't particularly loud. If you are familiar with 3D printers, and let's face it, you probably are, it's on par with different printers. However, once you set it off, it starts like a jet and it's just joy to listen. If you recently picked up a resin printer, I would strongly advise you would reconsider a machine like this, especially if you value your time and you don't like mess. And yes, there are less expensive DIY solutions to post-process your print, but in this case, I actually don't mind throwing money at the problem because I actually enjoying the fact that I can post-process the print really quickly and move on to the next thing. So do let me know if you have any tips to post-process your resin prints better. I'm looking forward to hearing those. And if you're convinced, I'll link a couple of machines down in the description of this video so you could reconsider. As for now guys, if you want to know what's gonna be next, well, I do not have a posting schedule, but I'm always up to something. So it's best to, you know how YouTube works, I'm not going to explain you that, and you know how social media works. I'm gonna link a couple of those in the description as well, so you could pick one and perhaps have a conversation with me. As for now, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, bye! Despite having the access to one of these at work, I've decided to buy... Oh, come on, planes! Middle of the night, middle of the pandemic, who's flying? No. I gotta close the window, otherwise it'll come back.